Hello and welcome on back to Baseless Claims, our casual conversational comedy podcast. My name is Tay, Learned.
My name is Tori, podcasting through the pain, Thompson.
My name is Tyler. I know it probably sounds echoey. I'm sorry about that. I just moved. Give me a fucking break, Matheson.
No, you're Gaudio. You can handle that echo.
I'm not going to fix it.
Yeah, just fix it up. Just fix it up in post, Tyler. It's not really
even
gonna
gonna try.
a big deal.
Just hard limit it, boost the gain. Easy peasy. Done.
I want to hurt you bad. I want to hurt you bad.
If you ever tell me how to edit this podcast, I'll take you on an airplane and I'll throw you out.
That sounds fun. Oh, that's not so fun then.
Yeah, that's not very fun.
It sounded fun at first, like a vacation maybe, but...
Well, are you throwing me out over a body of water?
It wouldn't matter if it's out of an airplane.
That wouldn't matter. if you're at 37,000 feet and you hit water, you still go boom.
Are you telling me that a pencil dive wouldn't cancel that out?
Oh, it would squash you like a can.
You would just break... The first bone you break would be your entire leg. That's the only difference, is that you just break your whole leg first.
Okay.
And soon after that, the rest of your body would also break.
See,
sort of in domino effect.
See, kind of what I was thinking, though, is I would do the skydiver thing where I spread my body out as wide as possible to slow myself down. And then once I got close enough to the water, then I would shift into the pencil dive and be fine.
Yeah, okay, in that case, then you would be able to survive 37,000 feet.
Yeah. Because you slow down, enough, right?
Yeah, no, that really slows you down a whole bunch.
What if I take my shirt off and use it like a parachute?
Yeah, you know what? Give it a try. You want to try it?
That'll actually probably work. You're making some compelling points.
It's got to be a big enough body of water, though. Let's do the Great Lakes.
How about we do the Atlantic Ocean?
No, I don't want to do saltwater. It's icky.
Well, we're throwing you out of a plane, not asking you, like, what type of water would you like to be in?
Would you like to jump into this giant lake of LaCroix? No, we're not going to give you options. This isn't a restaurant. We're pushing you out of a fucking plane.
Look, if you're pushing me out of a plane, the least you can do is give me the option of what body of water to push me out over.
No, that's the whole point of pushing you out of a plane, is that I'm doing it
This
as
is
a
a punishment.
We're doing this as an experiment, though.
No, we're doing it as a punishment.
We're doing
for your
it as
bad
a murder.
audio crimes. Did you forget already?
My bad audio crimes. I'm not a war criminal.
Essentially, in my eyes, yes, you are.
I may have some audio misdemeanors, but I'm not an audio war crime.
Honestly, with the amount of time I've spent editing you over the past 2 years, you are an audio war criminal.
No.
You do not have a few misdemeanors.
Okay, fine. I deserve to be in audio jail for like 5 years.
Life.
No,
Life.
5 years.
You typed a goddamn essay on a mechanical keyboard in middle of a podcast.
If I took it to an audio judge, they would say life. They would say life in prison. And they wouldn't. It's not a normal prison. It's an audio prison. So it's like an anechoic chamber.
Oh, that's kind of cool, though.
Yeah, you want to spend your life in that?
No.
Yeah. Well, that's where you're going.
Maybe like half an hour.
I want to spend about 5 minutes to half an hour sounds about good. After that, I think it's very quickly going to shift into full-on, out-of-your-mind manic episodes.
Mm-hmm. I think what would be the worst part about an anechoic chamber for me, excuse me, would be my tinnitus.
And also, you just added 5 years to your sentence for burping into the fucking microphone.
That's fair. But hey, at least I don't have like a really garbage like Russian gamer microphone. You know what I mean?
It's kind of about how you use it, though.
No,
you could have the best mic, but if you're burping into it and eating
just
chicken tenders dipped in Caesar dressing, you deserve to be, frankly, executed.
Yeah, like it doesn't matter the mic. If you treat any mic the way you treat yours,
in the sinful ways,
it's a sin.
The nasty mistakes you've made.
I'm not that bad.
I'm not that bad.
That's you.
she says from 35 feet away.
Hey, guess what, dipshit? I'm basically licking this microphone. What do you want from me?
That's what I've wanted the past 2 years, Tay. It's all I've asked for. But I know as the episode progresses, you're going to get slowly further away.
No, I'm not. I got my chair in my upright position. I'm in a comfy stance, and I am ready to go for this podcast. I've been good at this. I've made the
And
effort.
I'm ready to fidget with Velcro right into the mic.
I haven't done that in fucking months either, douche.
All right, Tori. She said she's ready to podcast. What do you got?
Well, I've actually got a little bit of rough news. You see, I've had this issue lately where I felt, it was probably a couple weeks where I felt like there was a hair or something stuck in the very back of my throat. And at first I was like, oh, I have cats. It probably just is a hair stuck in my throat.
A reasonable thing to think.
But then it didn't go away with like any fluids I drank or eating it. Like it wouldn't have lasted that long. So I went into the doctor and got referred to an ear, nose, and throat specialist. They had to take this long camera, basically, go up my nose, around a little cavity, and then down my throat to see what was going on there. And guys, I shit you not, the medical diagnosis, I'm podcasting too hard.
What?
I'm sorry. You can get a note from a doctor that says you podcast too hard?
That's essentially what he said. He asked me if I do any type of, do I have to do a lot of yelling for work or anything? And I was like, I don't talk for most.
Tori, be honest.
Yeah.
That doctor took one fucking look at you and said, podcaster?
Yeah. I didn't want to brag because, I hate coming off cocky like that, but he sized me up as a man of the mic for sure. And he gave me that diagnosis, and it was, I'll be honest, a little bit rough to hear. Here's his actual words. He kind of looked at me and he goes, "It's so your vocal cords are inflamed because they're just kind of slapping together."
That's the medical diagnosis.
That's the medical diagnosis. They're just sort of slapping together, and they're just very inflamed because of that.
Okay, but we podcast once a week.
Yeah.
That can't be it. What were you doing, Tori?
Well, Tyler, you also do Shapeless Skyrim videos, so that adds to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'd also hate to tell a doctor, no, this is just because I play too much Skyrim, and I upload it to YouTube.
I would say something like Fortnite.
Because the doctor would just respond like, I see. So would you like me to euthanize you?
And I would have to accept.
Uh-huh.
It's more of it was more of like a rhetorical question. Like, you're not leaving this office.
So did you tell him you're a podcaster?
Well, he sized it up right away, so I didn't even have to say it. He could tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's the solution then? Do you got to quit?
Well, the solution is that part one could be that I'm having acid reflux, so I'm on Prilosec, so I have to eat Prilosec.
Oh shit! The funny Larry the Cable Guy medicine.
Consume Prilosec.
So Larry's given me his good pills, and I have to take those. And he said if that doesn't work and seem to clear up the issue, the next step is that I have to go to a vocal coach to learn how to talk better.
Oh, that's
because
great.
I strain. He said that I think I strain too much when I talk, I guess, and I don't really do a lot of talking at work at all. The most talking I do, and definitely the most strenuous, is when we're recording anything, because it's like very quickly going from like whispering to yelling to like really fast talking and stuff, like just the more strenuous stuff, not just your average conversation.
Just fucking talk good.
Yeah, just talk better.
I'm
idiot.
sorry, I'm trying to.
Who would be
trying to.
Who would be the nightmare scenario of your vocal coach? Like you walk into the room for your first vocal coach lesson.
Hey, Tori, it's me, Gilbert Gottfried. I'm gonna teach you how to talk good.
I'm gonna teach you how to talk.
He's got to have the most calloused throat on this planet.
Aside from Steve-O.
getting some fucking deep throat from Gilbert Gottfried has got to be like smashing your dick between rocks, like jagged rocks.
Yeah, it's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good in any way. It's not gonna be a pleasurable feeling. You're not gonna look down and get visually stimulated by the whole event.
Can you get a British vocal coach and then you just talk in a British accent?
Yeah, I was going to ask if it is a good or bad thing if you knock on the door and the coach that opens the door is Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh, that'd be fantastic. My status would be elevated so much higher because everyone in America would think that I'm smarter than them.
Okay, but here's the thing, though, Tori. You really wouldn't need the vocal coach then, because if you had a British accent, I'm just going to keep it 100% real with you. That's what you know me for, is I keep it real with you.
Appreciate it.
No harm, no foul, just keeping it real. Just keeping it real for my dogs. You wouldn't be on this podcast if you were British. No fucking way. No fucking way would I let you.
And he doesn't
Not a big fan of the colonizers?
Mean that in the way of like, ew, gross, British voices are bad. He just means that you would sound so sexy you wouldn't need the podcast anymore.
No, I mean no one would take Tori seriously if Tori was sitting here and talking about like, all right, so I got me dick sucked at the Olive Garden and
Welcome
No.
to Health Hacks.
all right, now, welcome to Health Hacks. Today we're going to be talking about a little bit of naked yoga, yeah? No one wants to listen to that shit, okay? You take that shit elsewhere. You do a podcast in ye old London town, not in my American studio. No how, no way.
Glug, 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 glug. Now we're doing pub reviews.
That one you could do.
Okay,
That
yeah.
one I'd be fine.
That
with.
one, I think that one's actually probably, culturally okay.
You'd be a guest appearance, though.
Yes, but like once in every 2 months kind of a deal.
Yeah. Went on down to me pub.
That's probably what I need to do to help my throat. Actually, is just not. I have to stop this constant podcasting I'm doing. I can't stop. Won't stop podcasting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, I respect the grind.
Fucking rising podcast.
So are you thinking about taking a break from the podcast then? Is this the breakup episode?
No, no, I don't intend on listening to this doctor. I mean, I'll eat my Prilosec and I will, try and talk in a more relaxed
If
manner.
a doctor tells me to stop podcasting, I tell him to go fuck himself.
I'll eat all the Prilosec he asks, but if he asks me to stop podcasting, I can't do it. I have a little bit of self-respect.
That shit's in my DNA.
Go on the pod or the podcast conspiracy subreddit and just be like, a doctor tried to silence me and take away my free voice. This will never happen.
He's like, no, you just genuinely need to stop podcasting because you're straining your vocal cords. And
That's what the deep
by
state
the time
wants
you
you to
turn
think.
30, you won't be able, you won't have a voice. You'll have to speak through one of those cigarette smoking machines that you attach to your throat.
Is there a podcast host that uses one of those?
I'd love it. I'd listen to the
There's
fuck
gotta
out of
be.
that.
That'd be great.
Do you think they can just USB plug in that device to their computer to get super?
I don't know. I don't know if that's disrespectful or fucking hilarious. But that's
This is walking a line.
The one thing we can agree on is that it's a good question.
it is.
I'm just asking questions,
It is a
folks. all
very
right?
good question. Can you just fucking USB that device? Do you have to charge it? Do you think you have to charge that device?
Oh, I'd imagine, or at least pop a new Energizer in there.
The Blue Yeti vocalizer.
Maybe you could have auto-tune with it.
Now that'd be fun if you could put fun little effects on your voice in that machine.
I have a question for you boys. Do you like to be cool?
I mean, I don't like to be cool. I just kind of always am. It's not really something I like or dislike. It's just a default.
Are you ahead of the hip trends and the cool dealings of the youth?
Me?
Of
What do you think I hang out at high school so much for? I'm always with the teens.
Anyway,
They just don't know it.
well, boys, I hope you can get the slang of it. Welcome to a brand new segment I am calling
Ooh.
Get the Slang of It. Or slang.
You know,
or slang in there. I'm not sure yet.
I was literally just going to say there's no point in you coming up with a fucking name because you're never going to use it again.
What are you talking
You're
about?
gonna change it next
This is a
time.
banger of a segment. I guarantee it.
Yeah, no, the segment is good. It's just you're never going to use the same name for it twice.
No, I think slang in there is better. Do you like slang in there?
I like slang in there.
All right, slang in there. All right, so in this segment, I am going to give you a couple of terms that could either be slang in skateboarding terminology, slang in surfing terminology, or slang in jazz terminology.
Okay, there's
you have to
literally no
guess-
difference between surfers and skaters, though.
Oh, them's fighting words.
I've seen Rocket
more
Power.
blonde.
If you can do one, you can do the other.
All right. Well, those are the three categories for now. I may add to it in the future to make it even more interesting. Your first term is fruit boots.
Fruit boots.
Fruit boots.
It sounds offensive.
So is that jazz slang, surfing slang, or skateboarding slang?
Fruit boots. I'm going to say that it is surfing slang.
What for?
Can I get an extra point if I guess what it means?
Sure, I would love that.
I think fruit boots are something that beginning surfers wear that are somewhat adhesive, and it's easier to stand on the board when it gets wet. And that's what I think that like seasoned surfers call them fruit boots because that's what the noobs wear.
Okay. Tyler?
That was literally my exact answer.
Make up a new one, Tyler.
I'm going to make up a new one. Okay, so
Don't make me stress talk to you. It's bad for my throat.
I got things that'll be bad for your throat, Tori.
Is it worse than the beer I'm drinking or the vape I'm hitting? Because that's probably not helping.
I can't imagine. Okay, so I'm gonna say it's skater terminology then, and it's like if someone, like the skaters would be like, "You got some like fucking fruit boots on. Like those are gay ass shoes that aren't even good for skating. Like those are gay shoes."
I am giving 1 point to Tyler. It is
Damn it.
skateboarder terminology, but not for what he described. It is a derogatory expression for inline skates and rollerblades.
Oh, so can I get a
You're
point and a
on- you're
half
on the
because
right.
I
Yes,
said the
I
word
can-
gay?
I feel like he
I can
deserves
give
that.
you-
That
I
that's
can give you
that's
a point and a half for that for sure.
Yeah.
yeah. You were right there with that one.
All right, your next term. So's your old man.
Ooh.
SO or SOW or SEW?
SO''S. So's your old man.
I'm gonna say that is. Oh, I'm stuck. You know what? I'm gonna say it's jazz terminology, and it's when it's like something's like out of fashion. You know, like "so's your old man" as like that. That's a weak riff you just did there. That's something my grandpa would like.
Okay. Tori.
Well, well, now we find ourselves in the opposite because that's exactly what I was going to say. So I am gonna go back to surfing, and it is surfing terminology, and it means you are bad at surfing, not good at riding the wave.
Oh, you're not catching those killer curves out there.
No, you're not. You're in fact not hanging 10.
Well, the correct answer is jazz age slang. So Tyler gets another point. And it
What's
is
it
a
mean?
reply of irritation. So if someone's ribbing on you, you just go, "Yeah, so's your old man."
Like, oh, Tay, your audio crimes. So's your old man. I'll be honest, I wouldn't know what to do with that. You would have won simply because I would have nothing to say back to it.
There's nothing to say.
It's like when someone says, your mom. Yeah.
It's basically your mom. All right, your next term is junkyard dog.
God damn it.
That's absolutely jazz terminology. And it's getting
God
funky.
damn it, Tyler.
It's getting down and getting funky.
All right, it's skateboarding, and it's when you do it nasty style on the park. You really rip it up street style like the Icky Boys do.
Okay, so it's like sick. It's like,
Okay.
damn.
Yeah, and you-
Okay, yeah. Because junkyard dogs do
Yeah.
happen to be sick often, I'm sure. But you're
Well,
both.
no, it's because junkyard dogs are really good at skateboarding.
I see. No, but you're both
That's
wrong.
true.
It is
I've seen videos.
surfing terminology for a surfer with poor style.
God damn it. I just didn't want to go with surfing again. I should have done it. All surfing all the time.
That's how we know you. It's like, where's Tori today? Oh, he's hitting the waves. We just know
Yeah.
it about him.
Is he going to be in school today? Probably not. He's shredding.
The crazy thing is that we live in the Midwest, so I don't know where you're catching all these waves, Tori, but you're always surfing. No one knows where, though.
I'm in debt to Delta Airlines pretty bad at this point.
All right, your next term, we'll do 2 more. Next term is graphics.
Just graphics?
Graphics.
Okay, I am going to go once again with skateboarding, and I am going to just what it says on the tin. It's going to be the graphics that are on the bottom of your board. Like it's no. It's going to be a move in which you show the bottom of your board, like where you go off the jump and you like pop your board up or whatever, something like that.
Okay. Tyler?
Fuck if I know. Let's say jazz again, and let's say when you go off cue.
Graphics refers to exactly what Tori said. The artwork that is displayed on the bottom of the skate deck.
Fuck.
Finally.
Okay, so now we got ourselves a close game. It's 2.5 to 2.
All right, last one.
No, don't I just have? Oh no, I do have 2. Okay.
Last one. Into the soup.
Into the soup.
Into the soup.
That's skater for diving in the bowl.
That's okay. That's what I was gonna say. I'll go back to old trusty. It's surfing, and it's when you do fall off the board into the big soup. That is the ocean.
Tori, you're so close.
Fuck.
Into the soup is surfing terms, but it's when
Okay.
you fall into the foam or the white water, not just the ocean.
Oh. But hey, it still brings me up to a W, doesn't it?
It does. You win the very first inaugural slang in there. How do you feel?
I feel fantastic because I never get to fucking win these things against Tyler. It doesn't matter if I have like a wicked good start. It doesn't matter. He somehow will always come through with some bullshit and win. Or if he does lose a point, he'll argue till his dying breath about how he was actually right.
Yep. Oh, you know what would be a good addition to this game? So we got skateboarding, jazz,
Tits.
surfing, and sex positions.
Oh my God, that actually would be.
That would be, yeah, that would be.
I don't want to know what into the soup means then.
Well, you see, Tori, the very graphic explanation of it is when a man and a
Hypothetical.
woman are having sex and you're watching, and then the man comes inside of the woman, and then you penetrate the vagina after he's already come inside of her. So you're going into the soup. Like he already made a soup bowl, and now you're diving in it.
Your penis is the spoon for which the chowder will be served upon.
I hate you. I hate you so much. Also, isn't that just known as running a train?
No, that's the act of multiple people having sex
Oh, okay.
in succession.
In
very quick
succession, yeah.
Well, what if this is just a really short train, like a commuter train?
No, then it's just a shorter train. You're still riding a train.
Right, but you're describing this act as something different, as into the soup.
Well, yeah, into the soup is specifically the cum, and then you dip your spoon, per se, into that chowder.
Would that not happen in a running the train
No,
no. regardless?
Oh my God,
no,
you're
people
so
are
dumb.
people are very respectful to the person having the train run upon them. They would never ejaculate inside the person.
Okay, I'll just text your mom about it.
Yeah, she knows a lot.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you
I
could
don't
just
like it
text
either.
your mom about it, too.
Me and Tyler have run a few trains on her. Can't help it. She's stacked
Don't
as
worry.
hell.
Don't worry.
Please.
It's just commuter trains,
Please,
though, Tay.
I tried so much. I tried so much to just put a your mom joke on Tori, but then both of you were just like, nah.
Yeah, no, you can't because you got a stacked mom, and we're not just gonna let those fly.
Well, she sucked me so good I was hooting and hollering and busted my old throat, didn't I?
we call your mom like ye old train because like It's got that like steam engine horn that just makes that big old like because she hollers. So
The
it's like
trolley.
a choo.
Do you call her the trolley?
I call her whatever the fuck she wants to be called.
Gross.
Call her wifey.
Gross.
Now, again, I apologized for it earlier in the episode. I am sorry. I did just move. So my setup's a little bare right now, so I'm kind of in an empty room, and that's the cause for the echo. But I had a question for both of you.
Oh.
Okay.
Similar to what Tori said, now that I moved into a new neighborhood, do I legally have to disclose to my neighbors that I am a podcaster?
Oh, that's right.
Like,
I'm wondering. I'm
off
wondering
the bat,
if-
we all know it's the courteous thing to do.
Yes, it's absolutely the courteous thing to do. But what I'm wondering is that, everything's online nowadays. Can you just register yourself online instead of having to go door to door?
I don't want to turn
Embarrassingly.
myself in. I don't feel
People
that
are going
bad.
like when they see moving trucks in the neighborhood, Tyler, they are absolutely going to be going on like the different podcast finder sites to see like per capita how many podcasters are living in their area and like how close to the schools.
So I know it's the right thing to do. I should tell them. But part of me, like, I moved. I can have a new life here. I don't have to be known as the podcaster.
You could create a new identity for yourself. I mean, what else would you want to be known as? Is there something else you've always kind of been striving for?
Oh, a Skyrim content creator. Perfect.
A surfer.
Oh,
That's all right. Well, you're blonde, so that works.
yeah. You're going to have to step up your game and slang in there because you did lose the very first inaugural one with slang terminology from surfing.
Yeah, I know. I really went into the soup there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And I guess
It's a
Tyler
learning
is
process.
becoming a surfer. He's not trying to already be a surfer.
Right.
Yeah. I gotta find something else to be because I don't want to have that conversation where I knock on the door and then I'm like, hey, I'm Tyler. I live, just right down the road, and I just wanted to tell you face to face that I am a podcaster. I just wanted you to.
You see,
know
like,
this.
it's like a husband and wife answer the door. You say, I am a podcaster, and you see him just like put his hand across her and like push her behind him a little bit.
Yeah, they just deck me in the fucking face like, you son of a bitch.
You moved to our perfectly good neighborhood. You've ruined it.
They slam the door in my face. Oh no, not a
Maybe you don't have to change your identity, but you could do something more like you do a lot of stuff to prove that you're like a really ethical podcaster.
Oh, ethical podcasting. Now that's interesting.
Yeah, you're a sustainable podcaster.
So does that mean I just have to like offset my carbon footprint from using all of this gear? Or does that mean like I can only choose like one non-family friendly topic per week?
No, I think it's got to be stuff that's visual cues to your neighbors. So if they're watching you, you could be like getting out of your car and you have like a big box just filled with local honey. And you're like, oh, sorry, it's just to keep the old instrument nice and lubricated.
And you have to make sure that you don't look like a total douchebag if they happen to be looking through your window, too. Like, you got to ditch the big headphones and the goofy mic. You just got to get, like, a casual mic and, like, maybe some earbuds or AirPods and, like, a coffee cup and, like, lean back in your chair so it looks like you're casually talking and not being a try-hard with
Oh,
it.
so it looks like I'm working and not podcasting.
Exactly.
So I look like a
Sure, if they could-
respectful human being that works and contributes to society
Yes, because currently you don't.
because I just podcast.
Yeah, that is
What's-
kind of where you're at right now.
What I would fucking hate so much if someone asked me like, "Oh yeah, I just moved into the neighborhood. That's nice. What do you do for work?" I podcast. What was that?
You what?
I podcast. Podcast.
Now,
Would you
what's-
hate that more than saying I don't?
Yes, I'd
Yeah.
hate that more.
Yeah, that sucks.
Because then you know what they're going to do? I said that to the husband. He goes home. You know what the first thing he's going to say when he walks in that fucking door? What was I doing outside? I just met the neighbor. He's a podcaster. That's the only thing he's going to remember.
Yep. And then the wife like is in the kitchen like doing dishes or whatever, and you just hear like of her dropping the dish into the sink and turning around the corner. Did you say podcaster? Honey, we have to move.
Or, honey, I'm going to cheat on you.
Or that there's a good chance that you get a little bit of strange on the side, which isn't a bad deal.
I get a little bit of gash on the side because, honey, did you say he's a podcaster? That's the hottest fucking thing I've ever heard.
Well, we've been looking to add a third to our relationship for a while, dear.
Oh my God, I can't wait for him to bring his mic over. Bring over my recorder and mic. Oh, it's so fucking big.
Yeah, go ahead, start your show. Okay. And my name is Tyler Mathieson, comma, whatever. And she's just like, oh, fuck yeah. Give me that nickname.
Oh, yeah. Transitioned right into the MeUndies ad. Fuck.
Hello, Fresh!
Okay, that's it. Yep, okay. I'm telling all my neighbors. I'm going to put a sign in the front yard. I'm going to put one of those picket signs that says,
Beware the podcaster.
oh, fuck. Yep, that's the one. That's the one.
That I hate it, but it is the thing you must do now. It's God's will. It's manifest destiny, Tyler.
Beware of podcaster. Like people are trying to just walk by the fence. And they're like, oh, I got to be super normal. I can't do anything weird. He's going to podcast about me.
If you want to be quirky and like, oh, he's like kind of funny too, you could get like the Lord of the Rings sign that says no admittance except on podcast business. Then they'll think you're really funny.
That's
like,
too nerdy.
He's kind of a nerd.
That's too
two
nerdy.
layers of bullshit.
Yeah,
It's a very specific one, yeah.
Yeah, that's being a nerd with extra steps, and that's always the worst. Like when you have to prove how much of a nerd you are.
Okay, I was gonna say like on like the tips of like fence posts or whatever, you know how there's sometimes decorations on those? You can just turn those into golden microphones.
Then they're gonna think like fucking Elvis lives there or something. They're gonna be so disappointed when it's just like, oh, you do a comedy? Of course you do a comedy podcast. You're a white guy in your 20s. Yeah, of course you do a comedy podcast.
I bet it's like, ironic humor too, right? Oh.
And let me guess, the other two hosts are 20-something and also white.
One of them's a girl. Congratulations. You're a little inclusive.
Yeah, congratulations.
So
you
progressive.
broke the mold.
You're a little bit inclusive. Great.
Oh, are you nice to her?
No, not even a little bit.
Oh, shocker, yeah.
Oh, whoa. Okay, really neat. That is the worst part, though, because the first day of moving, which is like the worst day because that's when you do all the heavy shit and everything, I was just so fucking sweaty. But of course, it's your first day moving, so all of the people next to you, now when you like bought the house, they have to introduce themselves. Mm-hmm. So like people are coming over.
Just wait
a week. Give me a week.
Yeah, let them settle in. Don't walk over there when they're sweaty, having the worst day of their fucking lives trying to move this goddamn box spring into this building. And walk over to them and expect like a coherent sentence.
It was 98 degrees the day we moved. Mm-hmm. I am literally drenched in sweat. And then as I'm like carrying this like giant like chair by myself, dude comes up and he's like, "You just move in?" No. No, I fucking didn't. I'm actually just bringing this here for fucking fun, okay?
You should have been like, holy shit, dude, how'd you guess?
He was like really playing into it.
I can't be a dick. We're the youngest people like in our like on the street, so I can't be an asshole. So of course I'm like, yeah, just moving in today. And like any reasonable human being, they're gonna be like, Oh, I see you're busy. Well, we'll just talk to you later. Yeah, me and my wife live down the street. Oh, okay, that's nice.
Cool.
Name's Kurt. Oh, yeah, fuck, sorry. Tyler, yeah. Yeah, nice to meet you. Really nice neighborhood.
Oh,
boy.
God.
And you're still carrying a heavy-ass chair?
Yep. Can I paint a visual of this Kurt character as I see him in my brain?
Yeah, go for it, because you're dead wrong.
He is a 40-year-old dude wearing shorts that are just a little above the knee and a polo shirt with New Balance sneakers and short brown hair.
Let's say you had like one word. How would you describe Kurt?
White.
Tori, how would you describe Kurt?
Kind.
You're both wrong. Kurt's a fucking DILF.
Kurt's just hot as hell.
Kurt is hot as fuck. Bet you never saw that coming. Kurt is fucking bangable. Kurt's a DILF, okay? That's what made me a little bit uncomfortable. Like, oh shit, is he like judging how much I'm like struggling while carrying this? I want to seem like strong in front of Kurt because he's so handsome.
Is he the alpha of the neighborhood?
He's got to be. Maybe that's what it was. He was challenging me. He locked me in small talk.
What if he's
challenge.
fucking not though?
He was making sure you weren't a Sigma male.
We had the alpha face-off. That's why I held on to the couch the entire time. Didn't set it down. It was an alpha face-off. We're like arguing over who's going to be top dog now.
You need to have a barbecue of some sort and invite Kurt over because I just need to know. I need to meet him and I need to see what his sort of like, is he good with the brats, you know? Does he know just when to flip them to keep them juicy?
Okay. Think of a Macy's ad, like a summer Macy's ad where they're advertising like button-up shirts and it's like in front of a grill and there's like a white suburban dad grilling. Kurt looks like that.
Oh,
like
yeah.
The perfectly wavy brown hair. That's
Yep.
the perfect like handsome.
Yep. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
It's honestly a little unsettling.
I would be intimidated by a Kurt.
I'm just upset that like I don't know what to say when neighbors lock me in small talk. Like when it's like, you guys just move in.
Yeah, no, that's literally the worst. Like, this Kurt character may be a DILF, but his head is full of rocks, my guy.
That's all small talk, though. It's like, regardless of how good, like, maybe if you get into a deeper topic, that might work. But in my, like, history, all small talk has been, like, questions that are, like, one-word answers or nothing. And then it's just, like, the most, like, awkward thing in the world, and I fucking hate it. It's like, it's never like, oh, what are your interests, or like, let's go into something that actually has depth to it. It's just like, yeah, so here's an obvious thing, right? Yep.
Yeah, and I get, but here's the thing too, though, is that I'm sure, I don't know if anyone else feels this, but whenever I like engage, like when I'm the one doing it, when I engage someone in small talk, because that's just what you do with strangers, I walk away from it being like, fuck, I am the biggest asshole on earth. Fuck.
See, but the difference is, did you approach that person for small talk, or was the conversation already like inevitably happening because you were in a space with someone?
Because this Kurt, and I know I'm the biggest asshole on earth when I do that, because it's just polite. You don't want to like ignore someone and then you just end up there. And then every time after, I'm like, oh, they hate me. Oh, they hate me. I'd hate me.
I'm pretty sure Kurt's wife or partner, I'm not going to assume, sent Kurt over there like, go be nice, go introduce yourself to the neighbors, with no game plan.
Oh yeah, Kurt didn't have a single game plan in his head. But here's
it's not a lot in that guy's head.
I've seen. Oh, I don't know. I don't want to make that assumption. Like he's handsome as shit. I guarantee he's smart
physicist.
too.
I'm pretty sure if you're handsome, you have to be dumb.
No. When you win the lottery, you win the lottery.
Yeah. If that's true, Tay, then explain Jeff Bezos.
Dude's ugly as fuck. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay,
Sure.
nice joke.
That's not a joke. I genuinely think he's kind of gross.
Okay,
Now his bank account. His
Mm-hmm.
bank account can fuck me raw.
look,
I don't care about his money. I care about his heart.
Nah, I'm a harlot. I care
fucking
about his money.
Beautiful
I care
body.
about his looks. What's made me the most curious though is like, okay, I saw Kurt. Kurt's a fucking 10. Kurt's a grand slam. His wife has got to be so hot. Like,
Yep.
like,
Yeah.
like it's gonna make me mad because I used to like one of my bosses used to be like that, where he was just the handsomest motherfucker on earth. His wife was quite literally a Russian supermodel.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it's like, and he was, what sucks too is that he was also the nicest fucking dude on earth. The nicest dude. So it just pisses me off knowing like, they're perfect. I hate it because I'm a disgusting, like, resentful creature.
Why do they get to be pretty?
He probably went back home and was like, yeah, this fucking young buck came in, thought he was a big man. Had to go put him down a peg. He's not going to be bothering us, honey.
Oh, God, I love it when you assert your dominance over beta males in the neighborhood.
Now whip out that 10-inch slong.
Honey, I think you mean 11 inches. Oh, I'm sorry. I just get so flustered when it comes to measuring your massive hog.
Before we head out, there's one thing I want to run past you guys, and that is that I came across what I think is maybe the weirdest comment section I have ever seen anywhere on the internet.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh,
That's
God.
give it to me. I'm so ready for this.
So, for reasons outside of my own control, I did have to look up on YouTube the Wedding March song. This video was uploaded about 13 years ago or something. And you know the Wedding March, like, da, 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 da. Like, we all know that song.
Yeah.
Then I started scrolling through the comments, and it's the craziest shit. Like, people get fucking weird to this song. So here's a curated list of some of the weirdest fucking ones. I played this when my Sims got married. One, why would you just leave that? Why would you feel the need to comment that?
Oof.
That's all YouTube comments, though, is like, did this need to be said?
Like, we knew you were lonely, but, like, good Lord, my guy.
You
Next
didn't have
one.
to out yourself like that.
Next one. Play this song at my funeral if I die before I get married. Commented that 2 times in a row. Oh, same exact one.
Who are you getting married to? You getting married to Jesus? No, you don't get to do that. No.
The wedding is apparently so important to this person that if they die before marriage happens, they want the marriage song to be played.
That's,
I guess, ceremonially.
that is 2 things that like the funeral and then the wedding song context, those don't jive together.
No,
like
not at all.
that is playing the Bee Gees at a funeral. Like Staying Alive. You don't play Staying Alive at a funeral. Those are
No,
just
it's
things
not.
that don't go together.
Hold on really quick. I
No.
got to add to my funeral playlist now that you've said
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, we all have that Spotify playlist. Next one. Does the bride walk down to this? So confused. Need to know ASAP. We're getting married on Saturday.
What? Bro, I feel like you should know this.
Dude, do I walk down to this? Does she walk down to this? I'm so fucking confused.
Honestly,
But
that
get
is
back to me
like-
soon because I'm getting married in a few days.
that is like a wholesome hilarious though, that this dude is like he wants to know. That's what's so sweet and endearing about it, is that he's like
Yeah.
doing research. He wants to get it right. He's like, I don't fucking know. Can someone please tell me how this works?
Like, I probably should have done this like 6 months ago, but look, it's happening Saturday. Someone please hit me with the deets.
If
You can
there's
DM
somebody
me if you want.
talking on YouTube comment section about how quickly they're getting married, Tori, I don't think there's more than like a 2-month turnaround on that, not 6.
Yeah, no one's like, actively running through those comments. Like the person who uploaded it, I guarantee they haven't fucking commented ever on that video. They uploaded and forgot. They were like 12, 13 years ago. Those were the days of YouTube checks. Like upload and forget and then get that to your bank account.
Next one. Holy shit. I've been looking for this song for 6 years. In parentheses, I'm 20 now. But hell yeah, I'm glad I fund this song.
That's the easy. Wedding song.
Yeah, that's a Google search. How have you been Google searching incorrectly for 6 years?
How do you
Like, what's that
incorrectly
one?
Google?
They're just typing like bum, 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 bum. I can't, I don't know what this song is.
Even then, I feel like Google would fucking get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like, God, I heard this fucking song at a wedding 6 years ago and I just can't find it. It was so good though.
It
And
really
yeah, what?
slapped.
You listening? That's sad as fuck if someone's listening to this in their free time. Like, I just like really jive with this one.
Oh, there's a few coming up you ain't gonna like then. Next one. This is my favorite part of weddings.
That's the favorite part.
That's the best part.
That is their favorite. The whole, it's not the part afterwards when you get served dinner and you get to drink and dance.
See,
no, it's.
That actually paints an even more depressing picture because this person has only ever been to the wedding ceremonies and never the reception.
Oh shit!
Oh, that's.
They only get the boring part.
They just thought it ends after this song.
No one has ever told them about a reception.
The tunes would definitely be your favorite part then.
Oh, that's sad. Well, hopefully that's changed for Kayla Wells, but I have a feeling it's not. Next one. I'll make sure my bride walks down the aisle to this song if I ever get married. I like to listen to it every day.
Woo!
Oh,
Woo!
that's
Incel alert! Incel alert!
That's a serial killer, which, yes, is an incel, but...
It's a YouTube comment with a threatening aura, you know? It's like, I'll make sure my bride walks down to the aisle.
All serial killers are incels, and all incels are serial killers. It's not like a...
Yeah,
one,
it's not a
the
square
other.
rectangle. It's a
They
square
are one to
square.
one.
It's a square. It's
Yeah.
just what you see is what you get.
There's only one word to describe this piece. Epic.
Really? I'd say it's a bit like it could
Bad.
use a remix. It
Yeah,
could use
really
one of
could
those like
use.
bass boosted YouTube generic topics remix.
Yeah. Trap remix.
Yeah.
The
It could
wedding
use
march.
Cuz like right now it's pretty shitty.
Yeah. It's very boring.
Next one. I'm 17 in a serious relationship. I'll definitely be hearing this in a few years.
Definitely not.
Definitely
my guy.
not. Definitely not.
Hey, sorry, pal.
I want to
highly doubt that.
I want to check in with them and just respond to it and be like, "Let me guess. They broke up with you like right when they went to college?"
Or let me guess, you're an incel now.
Next one. Oh, and when I meant dry the shrimp, I meant dry it with a towel before cooking. Don't air dry it. That's the comment.
What? Hello?
Yeah. If you feel like you just woke up in the middle of a dream, yup.
Did I wake up in a different podcast?
Apparently.
This is like the only honest to God like usage of, sir, this is a Wendy's.
Yeah. I want to believe, because that comment, if I remember correctly, was like 5 or 6 years ago when that was posted. I want to believe that like if I had just gone through all of the thousands of comments on that video, that he would have had like this whole story of how to make like the best shrimp pasta of all time or something like that. And he just wanted to make sure that no one thought he meant air dry the shrimp. He definitely meant towel dry it before cooking.
Well, duh, no shit. Everyone knows that. You don't need to specify.
Who hang dries their shrimp?
Probably the same guy
We'll
who's-
put it on the clothesline.
Probably the same guy who's been searching for the wedding march for 6 goddamn years on the internet.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully people learned that they can't just air dry it. Okay, last one. Am I the only one watching this at night?
Oh my god. But why?
You're down bad.
Yeah, you're down real bad.
Why
for number
self-own
one.
like that?
Also,
You're just listening to the wedding march at night, and you're like, I wonder if anyone else is listening to this during the night.
and I feel compelled enough about this query to leave a comment about it on this very YouTube video. Like, my guy.
When you're doing something really pathetic, like, yeah, sure, maybe you want to check in, see if, other people do this, right? Right?
Or they're
No,
just reaching
not
for
this.
likes. They're like, oh, people always do that. People always watch this at night. So if I comment like, yo, it's like when people are like, who else watching this in 2020? And it's a video from like 4 years ago or something like that. Mm-hmm. They're just hoping that they get a bunch of clout on that. I strongly urge you guys and everyone to go to that video and go through the comments, because I pulled a lot, but pretty much every single one is fucking buck wild.
That's pretty cool.
But Tori, how do I find the video? Like, what if I've been looking for it for 6
6
years
years,
and
yeah.
I can't find it?
Yeah. Turns out you could type in wedding song, wedding march, wedding tune, bride march,
yeah, get all those tags.
bride song.
Who are you, HD2K?
No, I don't like anime.
I didn't. I was on the wrong video.
It's the one that was clearly made in Windows Movie Maker.
No, I looked up how to play it. So that's my situation. But there is a comment on this video that does say, I'm learning how to play this for my friend who found their wife on Discord.
Fuck.
Sure they did.
They're getting married on Discord too. It's just going to be, everyone quiet in the chat during the ceremony.
No, the guy who's getting married from the Discord wife is the one who commented, "Guys, does the girl walk down the aisle to this song? I have to know."
Look, the auto response bot is not your wife, okay? You can't marry the auto response bot.
Looks like you've been in a call by yourself for 5 minutes, so we've gone ahead and disconnected you. Oh, you know just what to say, baby.
Oh, level 6. Oh, fuck, you nasty.
Oh, I think we're really getting somewhere.
It's the fucking
that's
Meeseeks
disgusting.
spot. Holy shit.
Guys, wedding is today. Oh, that's totally Pog.
Pog. At everyone. Guys, I'm getting married today.
Pog champ.
Pog. And there's one cringe. Pog. Well, you know what else is cringe? This podcast. So thank you so much for listening. And go ahead, leave a like, favorite, comment, and or review. Really helps the show out, gets us into curated lists, and helps us beat that algorithm. Feel free to leave a comment. We love reading those and engaging with you on all of our platforms, so please feel free to do so.
Please go over also to Shapeless Media on YouTube. Check out some videos there. We have a new live action one that you'll probably like if you enjoy this podcast. And whatever podcatcher you listen to this on, please give a follow there, because that is very helpful to us and all of those good statistics, so that we can make money and then I can afford more Prilosec.
Consume
you-
Prilosec.
If you'd like to help Tori be able to afford more Prilosec,
His life-saving medication.
Tori's life. If you would like to donate to a sick child today, all it takes to support a sick podcaster in your area is to buy pod decks. Please go to poddex.com and use code SWORDWATCH at checkout. You can receive 10% off your first order and a picture of the child you'll be saving, which is just a headshot of Tori with just a mountain of Prilosec in front.
but it's a headshot he wasn't preparing for. It's like while he's brushing his teeth or some shit like that.
Please help us save this extremely sick podcaster. Please go to poddex.com and use code SWORDWATCH at checkout. Start your own podcast and also support this extremely sick boy. Look at how pale he is. It's because of how sick he is. It's because he doesn't have enough Prilosec in his body.
That's actually not why.
Shh.
because oh. Sorry, I'm also not supposed to be whispering anyway, so
Arms of the
Angels fly away.
Tori, you're supposed to be doing the outro while I'm doing this. It's the backing
Oh.
track.
sorry. I thought it was a montage of photos of me like with one eye, and it's like bad slow mo, but it's like gonna make everyone cry.
It's all monochrome.
You guys ready for the pod deck last laugh?
Yeah.
If you could bring one famous person back from the dead, who would you pick?
Why was my knee jerk Barack Obama?